I'm Elliot Rodriguez, and this is your CBS Miami News Brief. Let's get a check of our travel forecast from meteorologist Dave Warren.
Here, a little stormy across the southeast here with temperatures pretty warm to the south, but a little cooler up north. Here's a look at tomorrow's forecast. Showers and storms will be moving through parts of Louisiana up through Tennessee and into Kentucky. Stronger thunderstorms expected there. 80s to the south and 50s to the north. Turns into some snow there around the Great Lakes and up across the northeast. Watch for that if you're traveling to that part of the country. Pretty clear in the northern plains. You do run into a little bit of snow there south into parts of Kansas and Nebraska. Pretty cold though in Fargo, 11 degrees. 16 in Minneapolis. Check across the southwest. Nice and comfortable. 60s and 70s. Mostly sunny skies and just a few clouds north. A storm approaching Seattle, but will look dry and a temperature of 47 degrees. Back to you.
We continue to celebrate Black History Month here at CBS 4 by honoring African American first in the community. This week, we honor Sheila Chamberlain. She is the first African American woman U.S. Army combat intelligence pilot. Here's Dave again with his report.
Here we are today. There's so much more that we have now that we never had before. And, you know, I'm sitting back now.
But Sheila Chamberlain was not sitting back close to 35 years ago.
Well, let's look at this. You know, you didn't have many African American women, much less make it through flight school, military flight schools. And then, of course, fast forward, I was the fifth to come through the United States Army flight school, the fifth and the first combat intelligence.
Sheila's passion for flying comes from her family. Her father was a combat engineer and two of her relatives were original Tuskegee Airmen. They were not the only major influences in her life, however.
Willa Brown Chappelle became my sole, you hear me, mentor in aviation at the time. You know, of course, a lot of people don't know Willa Brown was the first African American woman to run for Congress. And she influenced me.
Despite all of that passion and incredible motivation that she had, it did not change how others looked at her.
I was called the N-word and the B-word all the time. I'm grateful for my family because also being related to Emmett Till, my father, he raised us a certain way to be humble, to be able to forgive. You know how hard it is to be able to forgive somebody that calls you that in your face every day, who's able to go home and be comfortable with their families every day, and you don't have that luxury, you know, because you're there at the office working.
Today, Sheila mentors aspiring pilots and passes on lessons that she learned through her personal experiences. Gilbert Waite admits that he did not have a lot of direction prior to meeting Dr. Chamberlain, but as his mentor,
her courage inspired me because she didn't have anybody who had been down that path before her. So it showed me that this is possible and that I'm doing the right thing.
I just got recognized again for the third time by Congress.
She plans to keep on giving, passing on to future pilots the same message that got her here today.
Never, ever, never, never, never give up. And I put the ever in there. Ever. Never give up. And I always tell them that all the time. And don't ever let anybody stop you from pursuing your dreams.
Dave Warren, CBS 4 News at 7.
Amazing woman with an inspirational story. And that's our news for now. You can always find us at cbsmiami.com and tune into CBS 4 News at 5, 6, 7, and 11 for all the day's important headlines.